Hi, this is Sandy, and I'm here to share my junk journal that I made for the month of March with the theme Easter. And I'm not finished with it, but since this is the last day in March, I'm going to go ahead and share it. This is for Junk Journal Madness, and it's hosted by I Totally Love It. And she has a co-host this month, and I don't have that with me, so I'll be sure and put it in the description box below so that you can check out both Susan's channel, I Totally Love It, and also her co-host for this month. Each month, Susan rolls a random picker. The co-host gives, I think it's 6 suggestions for a junk journal theme, and then Susan does a random spin, and then we work on whatever pops up for that theme. And then she also rolls the dice for how many different materials we have to use. You can use more than that, but there's a minimum materials and a minimum number of makes to have in it. And so anyway, I'm not finished with my Easter journal. I'll continue working on it, but the month of March really kind of got away from me, so I'm just going to share what I have so far. I put a die cut. I've already shared the cover, but I think since I shared the cover before, I've added a couple things. I put lace along the side. This was some scrapbook paper. I had 12 by 12 paper that I did the background for, and then I took another piece and put it over the spine after I had sewn the signatures in. And then I put my little sticker that says handmade by Crafty Alley Cat, and it's got my YouTube on there. And then the wooden bunny rabbit with some sparklies in the ribbon. I'm not sure exactly what that bow is made of. And then I had some die cuts laying on my desk that were left over from another project, and so I just stuck them on here and glued 2 of the fences. I have this die, and so I glued 2 of them together to put a fence at the bottom. And then I got some sparkly sequins in had some Happy Mail, so I just added that to the front. And then on the inside, I have a pocket that I put 2 bunny rabbits on, and I also did not get, for Texas Two-Step Tuesday, I did not get those made on the dates when they're supposed to be, so I just went ahead and put them in the journal. One was to do 2 images, so I put the 2 bunny rabbits on this pocket, and I have several other places where I did that too. And then Kim from Kim's Inspired Life had sent me this little folder, and so I put some Easter things in it. I've got the tag with the sticker that I was gifted, and then eggs that I die cut out. And then here's a journaling spot. You can also journal on the back and on that. And then here's another tag that I put a bunny rabbit and a couple of eggs that I die cut out. And then this little piece here was in what Kim sent me, and she had stamped it, and I did some fussy cutting around it to make it fit on the belly band there. So that's right here in the front. And then this had been gifted to me, I think by Erica Newkirk. Anyway, so I just thought this was a great place to put it. I left it so that it's an up tuck if you want to stick something in there. And then I created this little envelope out of a digital and put some washi tape on it. Put a flower that I had die cut with a little jewel on the top of it. And then I used Velcro to close it. And I've not put anything in there yet, but I've got the little envelope. On this page, one of the Texas Two-Step prompts for this month was to think of a line, a border, a fence, something like that, and that you were to use 2 of them. So I took 2 of the small fence die cuts that I had, and then put a little bunny between the two of them. And then this is a journaling card that I put in there with the chicken, the egg. And then on this page, I left it open for journaling or for photos, and put in Easter, the word Easter that I die cut out, and then I had the sticker of the little chicken, the egg that I put on there, and then I put this trim. Yeah, I think you can see it shine. It really kind of shines in the light. This trim I had that I just put on the side of that gives a little bit of texture. And then on this one, I have this journaling card, and I left it so you could tuck something in there. But there's a place for journaling. This is a bunny rabbit that I had die cut and used some colored pencil to decorate it. So I put that on the corner. There was something else printed right here on the corner. I don't remember what it was, but it didn't go with the Easter theme. So I just put the bunny over the top of it. And then this was a cut apart card I had that I just fussy cut the words out and put best day ever. This is a side tuck or pocket, I guess, either. Haven't done anything to this page. This page I did a flip out, and I haven't gotten anything more done to decorate it. But I just thought this was pretty. It was a digital I printed, and I just thought it was really pretty pink colors. Went with the pink paper. And so then on this side, to cover up where I had that folded over and glued on, I took these flowers that I had, these die cut flowers, and just glued them along the side, but I left this side free so that you can tuck something in there. So this was another digital that I had printed out, but at the time I was out of yellow, so it didn't come out with the, with all the colors that it normally would have had. But I thought it was still very pretty, and so I've just folded it, and there's a lot of journaling space in that for someone. Then on this side, this was another piece of trim I had that I just put along the side, and put this pocket with a bunny on it, and then this little journaling card. And then I had these 3 butterflies in my stash. Some of the paper collection I've been using in here for different things, those were in there, and so I just put them up there. I thought they were pretty. You could journal around them if you want to. And then this is a pocket. It's a narrow pocket here on the side. And then I had die cut this and thought that looked pretty just to kind of decorate the pocket. It's got nice, pretty spring flowers and everything. Then on this, I had a project a year or 2 ago where we used a bunch of Doodlebug stickers, and these were some of them that were left after I completed the project. And I ran across them while I was cleaning off my desk and thought they would be really pretty for spring and for Easter, and so I put them on this page just to back it, and then you've got room to journal. And I've not done anything on that center page. I've got a couple pages here that I haven't really gotten to. This I made an acetate pocket. Susan's always encouraging us to use different things in our journals, and I ran across this acetate. It was a 12 by 12 sheet, but I don't have a lot of reason to use an printed acetate sheet like this. And so I thought that makes a really pretty pocket. You can see through it. And then I just cut a piece of cardstock I had and made a tag out of it that had some pretty spring flowers, and that fits in there really nicely. And then because the acetate is hard to stick down to something, I tried using glue and it showed through. So I just took some washi tape that I had and just went around the sides of it and went ahead and completed the page with it. Another sticker. And then on this page, this was another little booklet that I had gotten in Happy Mail. And I've not stuck anything in these two pockets yet. There's a pocket here and a pocket here. And another journaling card. And you could stick a picture or something on the back of that if you wanted to. Or, you know, put a white piece of paper in there to journal on. And so then I had this wooden girl with the baby chicks and everything. So I thought it went along with the colors. And so I just stuck it on the front of that booklet. And then I only glued it around the 3 edges so that I could put a bookmark in there. So I made this bookmark, and I just thought it was, I put this bunny on the top and left the ears hanging up because I thought that was kind of cute instead of putting ribbon or something on it. And then if you used it in your book, it kind of sticks up and lets you know where your bookmark is at. So I just stuck that in there. These were some flowers that had been made for another project that didn't get used for them, so I just put them up there. They've got the little diamond drills and stuff for the centers of the flowers, so they give some shine. Then this was an image that I had that said Happy Easter, and I just thought it was so cute that I used it as an uptuck. And then on this side, I just put some washi tape I had. I'm really working hard to try to use washi tape. I recently decided to organize it instead of just having it in plastic, you know, little buckets and everything. And realized I had a lot more washi tape than what I realized, and I needed to start doing a better job of using it. So I've tried to use it in several places in the journal. I put a piece along this side, a real narrow piece. And this is just another pocket. I really thought the colors were pretty and went well with the blue background. And this is all, I told in my first video when I showed the journal, this is all copy paper that I had different colors because of doing flyers years ago. And I really don't have a lot of occasion to use the colored copy paper anymore. So this was a great place for me to use some of it. And then I put a belly band across here. And this is just a little envelope, a very narrow envelope. And I've not put anything in there. But I just thought that was cute inside the belly band. Here's a little corner pocket. I put a flower sticker on this edge. And then this is a little envelope as well that you could put something in. You could tuck some hidden journaling away. And I just put it in this pocket for now, although you could put something a lot bigger in there, but that's what I put in there in that tuck for right now. Then this is got 4 pockets in it, and then I just decorated the bottom of it. So I have this little journaling card that you can use. I don't think I'm going to try to stick them all back in there. This was a tag I made in trying to finish up this paper collection I had, and so all 3 of these tags here are from that I'd made previously, and I thought this would just be a good place to put them in. And so then this one says Little Moments, Big Moments, and just fussy cut out the words and 2 hearts. And I just love this background paper with the printing in the background. And then this was one where I used the strips. You have the branding strips after you cut them off of a 12 by 12 sheet of scrapbook paper. And so I always like to make tags and everything out of them. I have a hard time throwing them away because I think a tag looks really cute with all those different all the different patterns on it. So then I punched out a scallop circle, and then this heart was in the ephemera from this collection, and then I just took these 2 little stickers. Remember this, love it. So I'll put those back in later. And a few more pages. I've not got much done in this half. I tend to work on the first half and then get to the back half and have to and do it last, I guess. Don't have to, but do it last because I kind of get concentrated on trying to go through and decorate, I guess. So that's where I'm at. I'm not finished. I'll continue working on it, but I wanted to go ahead and share it since this is the last day in March. And so the goal was to complete the journal during March. Thank you for watching. Check out the hashtag JJMadness, which stands for Junk Journal Madness, and see what everyone else is making. There's some really creative people who participate in this collab. Thank you for watching.